When you usually have business ideas, it's usually in a bar after several beers, and you basically just talk about it and you dream of what could be done. But actually there's a precise methodology to transfer our technology and to be successful at the end of the process.
Lithium battery.
They are bringing the gap between lab knowledge to commercial success.
First communicate science for not scientists and then the other side for us, understand the management.
Many researchers lack the skills to dress our scientific results in the marketplace.
So the value of things is not measured in knowledge, it's measured in billions of dollars. This is how the world works.
We are so focused in research that sometimes we forget why do we do research. I think it makes us look to the objectives of our research in a more productive and target-oriented way.
We start from a big idea and now we are focused on 10% of that idea that will give more income.
At the beginning it's easy, but then when you are asking some questions that why is important, what are really do you have to implement, it's not easy to reply this question.
Market figures and market numbers is always a point of disappointment because they are always looking for big numbers, but then also due to the nature of their technologies, they cannot find a report or written in the net. They need to build a model for their technologies.
Understand what we should do to put our products in the market because we are really far away from the market.
You have to figure out what is the market, who is going to buy your device, and only after that you may have a cases for commercialization or not.
So you understand that?
I don't think the COHiTEC had an easiest thing, it just had hard things and the harder things.
The way that we challenge ourselves week after week to develop our technology into a business, it has been outstanding.
At the start of COHiTEC you have this fluffy idea up in the clouds, but it focuses you to work on it again and again and again and again and again until it's like a well battle-tested idea.
We aim for is to reduce the risk enough so that these projects become viable. When we reduce that risk, we increase the likelihood of that project reaching the final user that will benefit from it.
If the project ends up in a company, as we expect in the future, I think we will all remember this passage through COHiTEC as the stage where we started working as a team.
Right now I can see a light in the end of the tunnel that we can produce something and we can take this thing to market.
One of the things that we say about technologists is once they have seen the commercial implications for what they can do, they can never not see it again. And we're finding that the ability of technologists to really understand that leads to more startups and more licenses from the universities in the subsequent years.
When you've identified something that has high potential, then there's an opportunity for high growth. And the ability to get investment has been proven through the COHiTEC experience. But it certainly has a strong tradition of companies that have gone beyond just preparing business plans and then trying to get started, but gone all the way to customer acquisition, scaling, and growth.
You go through the structured COHiTEC, and then there is a decision that has to be made as to whether they go forward and continue to the next step and build the company. I would encourage the teams to take that step and then to persevere. Keep working, keep persevering, believe in the dream, believe that you can start the company, believe you can have impact and keep going for it.